Good morning, y'all. It is Friday, July 14th, and it's about, a little after 9 in the morning here. It has been a minute since I've done a video. So this is once again, Becky's okay. Becky has been busy. And had my house cleanings this past week. Those are now out of the way. I decided to drop one of the ladies that I do up at the lake. I just bit off more than I could chew. So I'm down to 3 ladies I will be cleaning for, and I love cleaning for those 3 ladies. So, and it's all good. It's probably gonna average out to, excuse me, maybe 1, possibly 2 a week, which is no biggie. So, all right, for you new people watching this, you ladies, this is a makeup channel. It started off as a makeup channel, but I do more than makeup. I share other things. But this is going to be a bit of a questions coming from me for y'all, and I hope y'all can give me some answers. First, the live I did, was it last Thursday or Friday? I forget what day it was. I'm going to touch on that for just a second. And for you gals that were on while we were having the live, the discussion on that live kind of leaned towards politics, which that is not my cup of tea. I don't discuss it for the most part. And all I'm going to say here, and I'll try to make it as short and sweet and brief as possible. My outlook on politics is, I don't care what party you are, Republican, Democratic, Conservative, whatever your choice is. If the particular party supports, condones, backs up anything that is contrary to God's word, and I'm not even going to touch on some of those things, but we're all adults and y'all know what I'm talking about. That's where I say politics is not my cup of tea, because if it supports things that goes contrary to God's word, nobody's going to have my support on that. I hope that just made sense. But there was a little bit of drama that was entailed in that video. And no one, so far as I'm concerned, owes me or anyone else an apology for stating what you wanted to say on that live. And if anybody got butthurt over it, that's their problem and no one else's. So that's all I'm going to talk about that. I hate talking about. And I'll tell y'all this. Y'all know that I met my husband. We met each other online. Well, before I met Ryan, of course, I talked to other people. And this one guy that I talked to one time told me, he says, you know, at our ages, he says, and I learned this a long time ago, there's 3 things that you should never discuss: politics, religion, and your finances. And I was kind of left me dumbfounded. I'm like, okay, politics ain't my cup of tea anyway. And your finances aren't anybody else's business. Oh, did I say that right? Politics, religion, and finances. Yeah. But I'm like, but then, you know, just in general, when you talk to anybody, one of those 3 things are going to come up in a conversation, because you just can't have a conversation without somebody talking about one of those 3. those three things. And for me, religion. Well, not, I don't like the word religion. My Christianity. Obviously I'm like, well, bud, you ain't for me, because I am going to talk about it. I will talk about Christianity and the Lord and all that. So, moving right along, I'm like, well, if you don't talk about those three things, what in the world do you talk about? The Olympics, sports, boring, movies, yuck. Your kids, family, no. Anyways, okay, moving right along. So, it has been a busy week for me, and I have not had makeup on since Monday, maybe. I don't even know if I had makeup on Monday. And y'all probably thinking, well, didn't you go to church Wednesday night? No, unfortunately, we did not go to church Wednesday night because my preacher's dad passed away Tuesday, and we didn't have our meeting Wednesday night. And we have the funeral to attend tomorrow, so they knew it was coming. His dad has been going downhill for the past 2 months, and his day finally came. So they knew it was coming, but nevertheless, whether you know it's coming or not, it's always hard. So, there's that. What else? So, doing cleaning this past week, there was I probably went 2 days before I got out in my garden. I feel like my garden is, I've just neglected it some this week. And I'm going to try and get out there a little later. But this is my question for y'all. For you gardeners, or you ladies that have gardened before. Do scarecrows really work? Okay, day before yesterday, I didn't get out in the garden yesterday because I had the cleaning. And when I got home, I had another problem to deal with that kept me from the garden. I'll tell y'all about that in just a second. But day before yesterday, I went out into the garden, and my beautiful tomatoes out there, y'all, the crows are pecking on them. It's either crows or rabbits. I'm not really sure. I know I see the crows, and I get my BB gun and I try to shoot them, but the BB won't even shoot over the fence, but it kind of scares them. What can I do to keep these critters, make these critters leave my veggies alone? I ended up pulling probably 20 green tomatoes because I'm like, y'all ain't getting these. So I picked those. The squash and the zucchini, because we've had so much rain, have that dusty mildew on them, and they're about to play out. They're definitely going south. Got those freaking Japanese beetles eating up my my beans. And enough about the garden. So if y'all have any suggestions on what to do with what I have left in the garden to keep the critters away from them, feel free to comment. Let me know. And I did Google. I went on YouTube and I looked up how to keep critters out of the garden. And I only had time to semi-watch too. I mean, I got maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes into it. And the guy, I don't know. One guy was from California, and he started saying, this is how I do this. He said, and I started getting smack about killing squash worms or long hornworms or whatever. People were telling me not to kill them. I'm like, okay, I'm done here. And then the next person was saying, we shouldn't do this, and we shouldn't, we hate killing things. And I'm like, gosh, dog, okay, I don't need this. This is no help. Anyways, my outlook on this is, if you are eating food in my garden for me and my family, someone's going to have to go. And somebody's going to have to get out of my garden. And that little rabbit's foot is not going to be so lucky if I can get hold of it. That's all I'm going to say there. The next thing I want to ask y'all. I am not a flower person. I mean, I'm not. I don't know anything about them. I'm like, put them in the pot, give them Miracle-Gro every other week, and water them. Everything gets the same amount of water. Well, I'm learning on that. I have learned that you don't give your Christmas cactus the same amount of water. You don't give the aloe vera plant the same amount of water. But I do have a question about these wandering Jews. This is, I know that's not politically correct. I think they've changed the name on that, but I don't know what else to call them. It's what my grandmother called them. This is my question I have about my wandering Jew. Okay, so a couple of days ago, it started doing this. Can y'all see this? It's putting out, it looks like it's been rained on. Maybe you can see it better on this one over here. I got two of them. I bought them at a yard sale about a month or so ago, and they looked horrible, but they're looking really good now. Can y'all see this? Let me see. It just looks like, I don't know. It's almost like it's crying, if that makes sense. I don't know. Can y'all see that? See, I tried. I don't know if y'all could see that or not. Is that normal? Maybe like this. Can you see this? Can you see this? Okay, it looks like it's coming out of the stems, out of the side of the leaves, and it doesn't feel oily. It just feels like water. I don't know. Is that normal? They're looking pretty good. And I will share this with y'all too. Okay, I thought I killed this thing over the winter time. My aloe vera plant, y'all, it may not look great, but if y'all could have seen this probably about 2 months ago, this thing looked like it was doomed. You see this right here? Well, the whole plant, this is where I cut it off. All the long leaves were just brown because I forgot to bring it in at some point over the winter time, and I thought I killed it. But it's coming back. It looks really good, and I know I'm going to have to repot that. But if y'all can answer the questions about those two things, I would appreciate it. I am not by any means a green thumb on anything. It's trial and error. So getting back, and y'all please don't think I'm a filthy person. I'm not. We aren't. We clean daily. The house may not get everything done every day, but yes, I keep my house cleaned and keep my clothes washed, keep the dishes washed. But to get to it, we live in the country, okay? In the country. Yeah. And see, there's the what do you call it? The shampooer, because we had to shampoo our carpets yesterday. Okay. About 2 or 3 days ago, no, I'll take that back. This is Friday, so it was Saturday or Sunday. Honey, I go back in my bedroom, and Honey is back there, the dog, and she's going under the bed, and her ears are up, and her hackles are up, and I'm like, there is something under that bed. So I get Ron back there, and I said, she's after something. We have mice, and we've already caught like 3 of them in the house. So I'm thinking there's a freaking mouse under my bed. So we looked, got the flashlight, didn't see anything, and then she just kind of like left it alone and went away. Oliver was back there too, kind of like, what you looking at, honey? What you looking at? So that was this past Saturday or Sunday. Well, Monday rolls along, and all good. Tuesday gets here, and we're starting to smell something. And then Wednesday gets here, and we're really starting to smell something. And I'm thinking, there is something dead in our bedroom. Well, we looked under here, looked under there, couldn't find anything. So yesterday, Thursday, I get back from cleaning, and Ron is back in the bedroom laying on the bed. And I come back there and just lay there with him, and because I was tired, he was tired from doing stuff. And I'm like, we're gonna have to strip down this bedroom and find whatever is in this bedroom, because there's something dead back here. Y'all, we completely dismantled our bedroom. When I say completely, we took the mattress off, we took the box spring up, we pulled stuff out from under our bed, vacuumed, shampooed under the bed. We moved the nightstands. I was going around to the dresser, to the wardrobe, the shipper-robe thing that's too heavy just to move. Put my nose under it. I'm like, no, I don't smell it. And all on Ron's side of the bed, I'm not smelling it. But when you got on my side of the bed, and if you got down on the floor, you couldn't smell it. But when you stood up, you could smell it. I said, it's somewhere over here. And our two closets right here. He's got his, I've got mine. Not walk-ins, just this house is 1972, so it's those kind of closets. So I said, well, y'all, we started at 3 o'clock. We did not finish till 7 o'clock in our bedroom. We pulled everything out of he pulled stuff out of his closet on the floor. I pulled things out of my closet. And I go to Ron's closet. I don't smell anything over here. So I go to my closet right beside it. I'm down on the floor. I don't smell anything. But when I stood up, I'm smelling it. So we're pulling everything off the top of my shelf in my closet. Sorry, y'all. I know this is disgusting. So we have the light, the light fixture up in both of our closets that you pull the chain and the light comes on. So Ron's a little bit taller than me, and so he could see up on top of the shelf. And he kind of pushed some of my clothes back, and he says, ugh, this doesn't look good. He said, that looks like a blood drop right there. And I looked, and I'm like, oh no. And then we're looking up, and then Ron looks at the light fixture. And he says, that doesn't look good. He said, there looks like there's blood coming off of the light fixture. So we stopped doing what we're doing, and the attic is right outside of our door. I said, well, let's go look up in the attic and see if we can see anything. Well, we've got that sprayed cotton insulation stuff you can't see. He got up there kind of moving with the broom, trying to move stuff. The attic didn't smell. So we come back down, we pull everything off the top of my closet, and y'all, this is disgusting, but I smelled my clothes, and it smelled like a dead animal. So, everything went back in the washer from the top of my shelf because it stunk. It's disgusting, y'all. So I'm telling y'all this because it may be a help for y'all. This can happen. So Ron says, I think it's in the light fixture. So we proceeded to take the light fixture down, y'all. It was a dead rat. I call them rats. It was a mouse about like that, but it was dead. They're rats. I don't care what you can call them. Mouse, mice, they're rats. He pulled it down. Give me a plastic bag, give me a plastic bag. Dropped it in the plastic bag, and I thought, oh dear Lord, oh dear Lord. So yeah, we were thinking somehow, he thought first, well, maybe if I was smelling on my side of bed, maybe it was inside of the wall, And I'm like, if it's inside of the wall, the guest bedroom that backs up to our bedroom would smell. I go in the guest bedroom, it didn't smell. So yeah, we had a freaking dead rat in my light fixture, y'all. And Ron said, you know what? He says, this is 1,000 wonders. This did not burn the house down. So I can say, thank you, Lord, for your mercy. Thank you for watching over us. And, you know, I'm going to stay positive about this. I told Ron, I said, well, a good thing. We got the whole bedroom cleaned up. We shampooed the carpets. We polished everything down. We got that done. It's something that I wanted to get done, the carpets and their shampoo. So yeah, if you ever have an animal in the house and you can't tell, or something dead in the house and you don't know where it's coming from, there is a very good possibility it can be in your light fixture, y'all. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm doing a video. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm telling them about what happened with the rat. So yeah, so if y'all ever have that problem, and I know we aren't the first to have that kind of problem, check anywhere. Outlets, light fixtures. It was disgusting. But
we were lucky the house didn't burn.
Yes, we were very fortunate it didn't start an electrical fire. So, much to be thankful for on that note. So, that was something disgusting, but I'm sharing. Just for heads up if y'all ever encounter anything like this again. And, so, on another note, hold on a second. Just a second. You know, I'm just going to share my Bible verse, which is Psalm 136, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto the God of gods, for his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his mercy endureth forever. And that's what I do. That's what we do. It's what we all should do. Because it was his mercy. There was not a house fire, because there very well could have been, because Ron was gone. The house has been kind of empty here because everybody's out working, doing their things. And we've been gone from the house anywhere from 3 to 6 hours at a time. There could have easily been a house fire due to that. But because of God's mercy and his thanks and his care for us, that did not happen. So, on with the day, folks. If y'all can comment back, let me know what y'all think about scarecrows in the garden or any other idea you can give me to keep the critters away, tear them, or whatnot. And if you can answer the questions about the wandering Jew, what I should expect from it looking like it's crying, sweating, whatever, I'll be happy. I will appreciate it. So I'm going to get this up, and let's see if y'all will have it by Monday. I cannot promise a live tonight, tomorrow, but you never know. Y'all should know me by now. Well, folks, enjoy this weekend coming up. Stay hydrated. Don't get out there sweating too much. And enjoy it. And always give God thanks for everything. I sure do. So, maybe there may be a makeup video later today. We'll see. But this may be it for now. Sorry, I have been lackadaisical on getting things posted, but it's just been busy, y'all.